So You Think You Can Dance Season 10, Top 12, let's go. Okay, so firstly, I want to apologize. I didn't make a review last week, but that is because I was in beautiful British Columbia. I was in Vancouver and Whistler for a festival called Wanderlust. It was fantastic. I had a great time. But I'm back. I caught up on last week's episode and I watched this week's. Alexis, yeah, she went home. I thought she should have. Curtis had an injury. He was going to go anyways. That's all I have to say about last week. This week, though, Kenny Ortega is a guest judge. Nigel and Mary are beside him. Anna Kendrick, though, last week was great. I'll say that about last week's episode, too. They started off the night with a group number, Bollywood number. I thought this was great. High energy, really fast. And I liked it. It was good. Kept me upbeat. So let's start talking about the bottom three. Yeah, let's do that first. What was her name? Amy, Malece, Jenna, girls in the bottom. And then Tucker, Alan, and Nico were the bottom guys. And the judges saved Jenna and Nico. I don't know why the judges do that. Why do the judges do that? Does someone want to tell me why they saved them? Jenna's been in the bottom multiple times. Malece never was in the bottom. I'll touch on this towards the end of my review. Stay tuned. Hayley and Nico started off the night with a Shun Cheeseman Broadway piece. And this was about like a fortune teller. She was kind of stealing his soul. Kind of almost a theme that he has already done, Shun Cheeseman, on So You Think You Can Dance Canada. But it was a little bit different. This was really good. High energy. It was like these guys were meant to be paired together from the start. It was good because they had chemistry. It was nice to see them being at their full potential. Obviously, they're only going to grow from here on out because they're going to be with All-Stars now. But yeah, I like this one. It was great. Malece and Alan were next to dance a Mandy Moore jazz piece. I thought this was kind of fun and bouncy. The music was nice. It was a little bit different. But it lost some momentum. It really wasn't... It was probably the worst of the night. But that's because the standard of dance in this episode was great. So this one fell short of that. That probably went into account with the elimination later on. But... I mean, it wasn't the best, but it wasn't the worst. It just wasn't memorable. Jenna and All-Star Alex Wong, who was replacing Tucker because he had an injury this week, danced the Paso Doble choreographed by Marc Generoux. And I thought this was great. It was one of my favorite passos I've seen on the show for a while. I liked the theme of the pirates. I thought Jenna did great. It was a good reminder of her style. She hasn't done something like that in a while, and it was nice to see her in her element again. I really liked this piece. I thought it was one of the best passos I've seen on the show in a while. Makenzie and Paul were next. They danced a contemporary piece choreographed by Mandy Moore, and this was good. It had nice lighting. They were together. They're a strong couple. The judges gave a standing ovation to this. They gave a standing ovation, I think, maybe for half of the performances. I thought the standing ovation was like something that was hard to get. And the judges make it seem like anyone can do it. Before, in past seasons, it was hard to get one. You had to like work your ass off to get a standing ovation. Now like every other person gets one. So it's not as special as I thought it was. That's my standing ovation rant. But this dance, I don't know if it was worth a standing ovation, but it was good. Amy and Fiction were next to dance a Viennese Waltz choreographed by Jean-Marc Generoux. And I thought this was great. It was a great way to end their partnership. I'm sad to see them leave. I love anything they do, honestly. Everything they did just blew my mind. Fiction blows my mind because he's hip-hop and he does everything so great. I love it when a dancer can be so versatile and can prove me wrong. It's so nice. And Amy's just breath of fresh air. Everything she does, I just fall in love with. They have such great charisma, personality. I can go on. Comparing them to like Katie and Joshua, Jeanette and Brandon, even like Sarah and Neil from season 3, Sabra and Dominic, like all these people, like these guys are great. Amy and Fiction, so definitely in their league, and they definitely deserve to be in top 10. Jasmine and Aaron went next, and they danced a Nappy Tabs hip hop piece, and this was another really good piece. There was a lot of good pieces. This had tons of personality, tons of character. Everything they did they danced. Like, it was like the dance was secondary, but the dancing was so good. These guys are great. They're good performers. They have good chemistry. Everything about Aaron and Jasmine, like, they have such great chemistry. It's like unreal to believe that they met on the show, because it's like they've known each other forever. And that's obviously something hard to do. Imagine if you were a dancer and you hated your partner. Imagine. That would suck. If these guys hate each other, it doesn't show at all. So, yeah, good job, you guys. As for the guy dance and the girl dance I thought was so much better. The girls were choreographed by Stacey Tukey, the guys Nappy Tabs. I just like the girls' routine. I like the song. I like the lighting. Again, it was one of those pieces that just like was like made me feel. So, girls win there. And then the elimination. Malece and Alan both went home. They were up against Tucker and Amy. They were not gonna let go Amy, but I was surprised. I was surprised that they saved Jenna over Amy. In my head, I'm like, why? What is the reasoning that's going through your head? Jenna has been in the bottom so many times. This is Malese's first time, and she goes. Her solo was great. Malese's solo was controlled and well executed, and Amy's solo was a little bit frantic, and not, I think, the best representation of her. If I was judging it based on the solos, I probably would have let go Amy, but you're not going to let go Amy after you've seen all of her routines. So Malece kind of got the short end of the stick, which sucks. I thought, I like Jenna too, but I thought Malece might be a little bit more deserving, because she was never in the bottom before. As for the guys, Alan it was his time to go. Like, he was in the bottom so many times, so it's like, well, what can you do? What can you do, Alan? You got like a cat, except just 4 lives. Anyways, that's the end. Top 10 is gonna be probably great. So tune in, leave a comment, and thank you to everyone who was like sending me messages asking me like how I was and if I was okay because I didn't make a review last week. Like, that really like shows that people watch these and that you guys care. Like, that's so nice. So I thank you for that, and I'm sorry that I didn't let you guys know that I would be away. I kind of forgot, but thanks. Anyways, peace.